This is a how-to for the dual port. This is build 136, combination of the GeoBox and the GeoPort combined, and they can be run simultaneously. Here's a look at the box. Sign on the bottom. Here you got your volume control. On the right is your GeoBox. On the left is your GeoPort. Carrying handle, EMF pickup on top. The upper button, this is your power button. The next two buttons in order are your GeoBox and GeoPort. And the final button is your Bluetooth connection. Bluetooth mode, and you'll hear it chime when you connect. Connection will be through Bluetooth YJP. It's connected. On the back you have this compartment. Turn it counterclockwise and it'll get you to the radio. Inside you have your cord for connecting to the radio. You also have your charge port here. This is your charger that comes with the box. Just plug the two Canon plugs together. You'll see the light come on, and then go ahead and plug it into the wall. When it's ready to charge, you'll see it turn red. When the charge is complete, it'll turn green. And then it's time to remove it. You can leave it in all night. Just make sure to unplug it in the morning. Leaving it plugged into the charger for too long, may reduce the battery life. Okay, here's the scanning radio. It's the COS PP257. Takes two AAA batteries, so you probably want to stock up on those. So we go ahead and plug the 3.5mm cord into the output on the radio, and then you'll turn the selector to AM. Make sure the bass boost is off. That's this one here. And the volume is up. I do the down scan button. Once you've done everything and you start to scan, you can hit this lock button here, and it'll show a lock on the screen above the frequency. And what that means is no matter what button you push, unless you push the lock button again, it will not alter the functions that you have going. So you don't have to worry about bumping these buttons. Just if you ever go to use it and it doesn't seem like it's working, just double check to make sure that lock button hasn't been pressed. Okay. Once the radio is scanning, make sure you're not using it by electrical equipment, especially phone chargers. They'll create noise. So I'll go ahead and unplug these. Make sure there's no others in the area. Don't see anything. Also, laptop computers, power supplies, etc. Those can cause issues. All right. I recommend running the scanning radio outside of the box because running it inside, you can give it a try. You might find that it causes extra noise, picks up noise from the box itself, and it may reduce the sensitivity. There's a lot of metal inside the box. It could block some of the radio waves. So next up, if you turn the box on, you see we have both GeoBox and GeoPort activated here. My recommendation would be to adjust one at a time. Right now I have them both adjust the sound kind of loud right now. So we'll start off, turn off the Geo. So this is just the GeoBox. Knob on the right. Turn it down a bit. The volume level was a little harsh. It sounds good. So I will turn that off and activate the GeoPort. That volume level matches pretty well and is about right. So I'll turn the GeoBox back on. Now I have them both calibrated. I can just use this power button and it's already set and ready to go. So I'll turn it back on. And now the device is ready to use. Anytime you want to switch back and forth, you can And maybe we'll turn off the Geobox here. Now we have only the Geoport running. Picking up something machine. Picking up static for something. This box is very sensitive. This box, you see the one EMF pickup here. It actually has 3 of them. 2 of them are used to communicate between the Geobox and the Geoport. But those are also sensitive pickups. So, just to demonstrate the sensitivity of the pickups, turn on Pandora. There it is. Directly, I'll fix the EMF on the phone. This device has a built-in 6,800 milliamp hour lithium-ion battery, and it can be replaced. But for this one, you do have to put it back. It shouldn't happen too often. If it does need replaced, it's just unplugging the old one and plugging a new one back in. So I'll try it with the video inside the box to see how bad the degradation is. So here it is. The radio inside. Sometimes you can get a feedback buildup too. It sounds like it's working on a feedback buildup, which isn't good. Sometimes those go. Stop along this magnifying this. It sounds like the box is picking up some electronic frequencies. Hill Cemetery. Here's some pre-testing. Actually ended up after this test taking the box back and doing some tweaking to reduce the feedback and some cutout that the box was doing. But it did get some good hits. Geoport activated here. I got the radio scanner plugged in. Spring reverb. Should get a voice. Anybody out there? Any spirits? Jerry? Jerry? Make sure the volume's up on the radio. Turn the Geoport. Turn the Geoport side up. Are there any spirits here? And port.
Hello? Ma'am, I can hear your voice now. Can you hear me? Anybody else hear me? Any spirits? I can hear you. I can hear your voice. This is a new box. Thanks for helping me test it. I may have to do some tweaks on it. I can hear your voice. This is kind of I'm going to turn on the Geobox too. I can hear you. Can you tell me your name? Thank you for speaking. This is Union Hill Cemetery. That's the hill. Right there. And Union War veterans. Can you try to communicate using this device? Thank you for speaking. I don't have any tools with me to open this up, but I'm going to have to